Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Uncle Barin, or Baron, if you're Google. That's why I joke about it in the description. Yeah, it's a new recording day, so we have managed to get ourselves a bow. I thought I was doing pretty decent on feathers, but I guess I wasn't. Well, I mean, I got enough. I got 6 arrows, right? So I'm not completely unarmed now. Now, how proficient I'm going to be with it, well, that remains to be seen, but we'll find out. So what I'm going to do is stash some of the stuff in here for now. Until I can recoup some feathers.
This load for much longer.
Right, I got cured stuff on me. Got ourselves the hatchet, the knife. It's going on midnight-ish. So I'm going to need to make some things. I need to start spending some outside time, I know that. Trying to see if I got stuff in progress or something I'm forgetting. I don't know. Let's throw them down here for now, I guess. Alright. Just kind of trying to shed some of the stuff I got on me. It's a long journey. Doing decent on matches, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm not, I wouldn't say overusing, but maybe just, you know, I don't know. Yeah, see, there we go. I knew it was coming, man. I told you guys. But there we are. Yeah, 11. So, it's, you know, Stalker, I've had to hit 12, so I'm not surprised. So, I got to spend some outdoor time. So, I'm going to have to, we got an Aurora. See what I got for calories on me at the moment. Not a whole lot. So, Got too much of this stuff on me, though. I can shed some of this for now. Yeah, I misspoke in that one video. I saw that later. Yeah, the porridge was, I was confusing. I have to use the pot. So I have the pot now, so. I don't know if I clarified that before or not. Things blended together. I did so much recording on Christmas Day. It was ridiculous. And uploading. I got everything caught up this morning before I started today, so I wasn't, like, behind, you know. So I have, I think, 7 videos up on this Stalker Vet versus Interloper series so far. I'm going to go over here and tuck off in this nook and hope the weather stays nice. All right. All right. Let's give it a whirl here. Gotta make some food. I'm happy I got the tools and the bow, but like I said, you know, it's how am I gonna do with it? You know what I mean? Find out, right? That's all I can do, really. I'm not gonna go too crazy with this. Just gonna add a couple at a time, just in case it gets blown out. I can move it if I have to. Have no choice. I gotta spend some outdoor time. Fatigue's not terrible at the moment. My temperature's going up, so that's good. I got the cabin fever risk, which I knew was gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these both down on here and see what I can, what do I do with the skillet? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see what I have for options here. It's pretty much Bannock, I think. Let's see. These things, I mean, they're handy, but they're only 220 calories and they take 40 minutes to cook. Plus, you got the prep time, right? So, I do some porridge on this side. We'll see what our times are from here. Got 16 minutes. It's about the same. So go ahead ahead and pass these. That won't burn in that period of time, so there we go. Go ahead and do more. Let's see here. Fire remaining 1 hour. So good there. I always like to look. I've had that like not load in right before and kind of bite me in the ass a little bit. So I try to pay attention to what the fire, you know what I mean? It's usually pretty accurate, but I have had it goof. It's like, come on, man, you said it was an hour 20 minutes, fool. Because I like didn't change the screen or whatever. So I had like previous information, I guess you could say. Do that. I'm gonna have to do some water. Let's go ahead and do one more of these. Kick the heat up a little bit, ain't gonna hurt me any. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these out of here. Gonna have to do a duel and a half, I guess. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, I think we're doing alright. Time, yeah, it's kind of late. Got some cabin fever risk going on. So I think what I'm going to do is move this operation. Alright. Just jumping torches, right? Not wasting matches, so. Try to stave off this cabin fever for now. Which I, you know, like I said, you know, Spence's would have been better, right? It would have been all outdoor time, but perfect. I mean, it just didn't make sense, you know, to do that, having stashed everything where I had it, you know? So I'm just kind of getting through here. Well, let's go ahead and I'm gonna wait on that stuff because I gotta just get some rest at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and pound down some of this porridge here, I guess. That should give me enough calories. Top off some water, and we're gonna just carefully try to maneuver through the night here. Just want to double check the fire. Got 3 hours. Don't trust the wind. It is you know, interloper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 hours of sleep here. My bed warmth is down because I need to repair my bedroll. So I'm down about 3.6 on the warmth on it. So I got to do that too. Or not my bedroll. What am I talking about? I don't have a bedroll. Bonehead, dude. It's because I don't have a bedroll to bone. Sit down. I thought I had one. I had to repair the damn thing. See what I mean, guys? New record date. It'll get you. It'll get you, man. It's all right. It's all good. Okay, cool. So we should have outdoor fire. What do we got? Throw one more coal on there. I'm going to go ahead and push it a little bit here. 3 hours. Worst case scenario, I'll move the operation again. That's all.
Made it through another night.
The cabin fever risk is still there, but I'm going to be outside more, so that's fine. Plus, I still got to sleep some. So, check the fire again. I know this is a little bit silly, but it is what it is. I really don't like wasting all this coal, but I really don't have a choice, right? Okay, we'll go ahead and do 3 more. It should be out of the woods as far as the weather being too stupid and the wind blowing. Sounds good at the moment, so I'll take it. All right. Mr. Fire is just embering. Do that just so I can see what I got going on here.
Can you move trees? 'Cause I'm
I
gonna...
don't want to waste those right yet. Let's just go in here real quick.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right. Yeah, we got to get out of here. That's what we got to do. We got to just move on, man. All right, let's see what I got. Yeah, I'm heavy as hell. Yeah, I still got that. I'm just gonna leave this behind for now. Let's see. Clothing, I'm equipped everything I have. I want to keep the food stuff with me for now. Let's see here. I mean, I got 2 pounds of, well, you know, the arrows. And, let's see. I really don't see anything I can really, you know, other than some water and a few of the coal. I suppose I can shed some of that. Not much, but some. I'll do that. Top this off. Goes quick, so I know it's a frickin' mess in here, but I just shed a little bit. So I'm not extremely heavy, and I'm trying to think in my head what I need. I know we need a bedroll, so what I'm going to do is, let's see. Well, we'll walk and think. Sounds a little windy.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Mr. Bear over there, I'm not messing with him. No need to, really. Excuse me. Not into trying to, you know, mess with the bear, you know. I do know I need to start trying to harvest more. That's where the coal and sticks and, you know, some of my stalker habits are gonna probably bite me in the ass a little bit. We'll find out. It's a different beast, you know, especially with
Anything
basically standard weight at the moment. You know, I don't have the backpack, and that's something I need to do, but I don't really recollect in my head where there would be a bedroll in Timberwolf. You know, no prepper caches, so not that I think. Is there a bedroll in one of the 3 in Stalker? I don't think so, because I mean, why would there really be? I mean, the Stalker anyway start with 1, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to PV, I think, and take the back way up through the dam. I mean, I could cut over that way, but just trying to think here what would be the best. You know, let's head this way. The bear was down that way, so he won't be here. It's a bad habit, I know, guys. I'm not used to daisy and torches, so my eye for it's a little off. I'm trying to be conscious, you know, little aspects that really make a difference. It's hard though, like I said, 'cause Stalker, you hardly ever see me. The only time I use a torch is when I need to see something, right? Because matches are just ridiculous. Plus the fire strikers. I mean, I went 300 days without even using a match in Stalker. Just 'cause the amount of fire strikers. I mean, you find 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4 up at the frickin' summit. Plus just various ones you loot, and I end up stashing them all over the place. The Maglins I don't even ever use in Stalker. Do I have the Maglins? No, I do not. Okay. That would help alleviate some match use in this setting anyway. So it's now December 26th, 2025. Hope y'all had a really good holiday and Merry Christmas and all that stuff. And may the new year bring you fortune and luck. And I mean that. Yeah, I don't like trekking. I really don't like how I'm stationed really at the moment, but it just fell this way. I ended up having everything here. I was able to forge. We got the cabin fever is still a little bit. It's gone now, but I do know one thing: if you push it, it'll come back pretty quickly. If you so I want to try to get a balance, right? Because that trick with fires next to vehicles doesn't it can backfire on you. You can waste fuel, and coal's gonna obviously extremely important. I know I probably I didn't really leave a whole lot though, to be honest with you. I grabbed most of what I found within reason. I mean, I'm recording, so I'm trying to keep in my head, be conscious of the viewers, right? I don't want to, that's why I did that trek through the dam that time. One of my previous series, it's like if I'm super heavy and I'll just pop the camera off or end that episode and off camera, I'll just like get to the end, right? So you ain't got to be totally punished with it. That's one way to put it, I don't edit right yet at this point, so just kind of seaming the videos together, which is fine with me. I like it.
Where can I find something to eat?
He's taking a little bit of hit as far as I better do this now before I forget. Because my food is low, so I'm hoping we can find some calories along the way here. So that's another thing I don't, because I'm not an interloper player. I'm not really overly conscious of going after the carcasses that are plentiful. I mean, I know where a lot of them are. It's just if I think about it at the top of my head, it's like I cruise. I'm walking along. Oh yeah, there's that carcass over there. An interloper player. I know I watched many people play this. They kind of have a route in their head, right? Okay, well, if I can go here, I can kill some rabbits and I can harvest them up and get the hides and stuff. And then they know where the deer carcasses are, so they kind of have a route plan. My thinking's different because it's stalker thinking, right? So this is an interesting play series for me because it's just way out of my comfort zone. And well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's way out of my comfort zone, right? Because I know the mechanics of the game. I know the map's pretty good, except for, like I said, my two least lacking would be Sundered Pass and Hush River Valley. And I can get around Hush River Valley. I mean, I've been to the signal fires, and the cave systems and stuff are a little goofy to me. Like, I don't really know the ins and outs and all that, but I know how to get around. I mean, like in Stalker, like I said before, I can get to, I can get up to the plane crash, check the prepper cache. I can find the bunker for signal void. I've been to the signal fire, because it's not always the exact spot, right? So you got to kind of know the different routes to get to it. I mean, it is worth it, though. I don't know if I'm brave enough to jump in Hush River Valley on interloper setting, especially now with the current gear I got. And I know it's going to bite me in the ass, too. Well, it's day 12, right? So, I mean, I still have time. But I am, I need to upgrade. I mean, I got the Mac now, which is nice. These two are totally acceptable for me at the moment. The sweater's decent, it's the pants and, which deer pants would come in handy. These boots ain't terrible. I mean, they need to be fixed. So other than that, I need to get a little bit of luck finding some stuff, right? Just to kind of help me along the way. So I'm not as, cold trying to get that done. I've decided to let the oh God, what was I even thinking? Yeah, you hit my age, that happens, man. You just forget what you're saying mid-sentence, Oh, I know people young that do that, though. All right, go ahead and do this. Just want to keep these rolling. best I can while I can. In case we need to do a little roadside cookage or something. Or find a carcass or... I mean, I have some stuff. I don't have a lot, but I have some. Oh, boy. So how you guys all doing out there? Hope you're doing good. My Christmas was the long dark. Been hanging out with y'all and keeping my mind off things. Didn't have no fancy dinner. Didn't have first time in a long time I haven't. Every year I make just a big huge ham and make a nice dinner. Rolls and
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
ham and mashed potatoes and whatever I decide for vegetables. Most of the time I like asparagus, so nice fresh real asparagus. Steamed it up. A little bit of sea salt, some lemon on there. Some pepper. And I make my my ham with pineapples and cherries and a nice honey brown sugar glaze and sauce. You put that on your potatoes later and get your nice slice of ham and douse it with that sauce and the pineapple and the cherry Marciano cherries on there. It's good. Usually get like a shank ham, bone in. Carve it up later. Tell you what, the next day, boy, you fry up some of that ham that's been soaking in that juice and have yourself a couple of over easy eggs and some toast. Delicious, man. Ham sandwiches. It was just me and the wife, so we had a lot of ham, man. But, Thanksgiving and Christmas every year, that was our two dinners we went out on. We'd save up a little bit here and there for it and, buy what we need and have a good dinner. This year with the conundrum with my frickin' bank and just wasn't in the cards for Uncle Byron this year, guys. But it's all right. I'll make up for it. I'll try to, next few weeks here or something, maybe for New Year's or something, I'll just do like a ham dinner. Cook for the guys in there and me, and we'll sit down and eat some good food, Love to cook, so I'm not going to go down the end of the road for that trailer right now. Oh, come on, I hate it when it does that. Just get up the damn hill, fool. Shit, dude. Never mind. Uncle Barron's brain's not working yet, guys. I just got up about an hour ago, so haven't had a coffee yet either. I was gonna, but got sidetracked with some bullshit, so I have to do that. I was uploading and stuff, I know it's not bullshit, but what what I mean? Because I got to pay close attention when I do that stuff, or I make stupid mistakes and end up creating more work than I needed to begin with. So, and then if I get interrupted or texted or anything, I just throws off my thought process and I end up screwing stuff up. Excuse me. I thought I was here on the other side there. It's the really bad thing about recording too, because you are distracted. I mean, you're talking, it does take a skill set, I think. One I'm not totally used to yet. I'm getting better about it. Certainly better than I was my first series. But I figured things out. I did some pilot stuff before I launched the channel, and I did some mock recordings and previewed them just to polish up things I thought that I wasn't doing. So it ain't like I jumped into this blind.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I can totally hear the rooster too. It's fine. But I kind of I did what I had to do. You know, I felt, you know, mock recordings, did some pilot runs, you know, stuff I deleted. It wasn't stuff I was planning on putting on the channel or anything, but I just wanted to do some practice runs, right? I think that makes sense. You know, I'm used to just kicking my feet up in the morning with my coffee and, you know, taking care of the pups and just playing long dark and, you know, for several hours and relaxing. And, you know, I'd have YouTube on my one monitor and I'd be playing along dark on the other one. Auto run off, fool. We don't need that. No, we don't. I ain't auto running diving off this damn bridge again, man. You only do that shit once. A sprained wrist. An astrid, man. Limp wrist. Let's go ahead and light this one. I know it's probably a little premature on this, but you know, trying to be conscious of these interloper things I'm not used to. You know, I need to take more advantage of the tees, but right now, I'll knock on wood for the moment. Anyway, it's being kind of hospitable, so we'll just leave it at that. I'd feel better with a bedroll. You know what I mean? Especially for the cabin fever aspect of things. Because like I said, in Stalker, I don't have a single frickin', you know, iota of a worry about cabin fever. It doesn't affect me whatsoever at all. You get it, you get rid of it, and that's that. Easy to stave off when you have a 58 warmth bonus and gear just, you know, on day 2. So, you know, Summit is extremely valuable early on in Stalker. So if you're playing Stalkers, you know, just 4-star in Timberwolf and get your ass to the Summit, man, you're set. Well, you're not set. I mean, you still gotta, you know, survive. But what I'm saying is your gear. Let's take all the time up there, read all the I bring all my books I find there. You know, usually if it's day 1 or 2, I don't really have that many. Just a few I find on the way and a couple, you know, there's a guns, and a 4-hour, just I think the Rifle Frontier book, and that's up on the Summit itself. But, you know, if I find a few along the way, I bring them up there, read everything, tear down all the cloth and leather that's up there, and repair all my gear up to 100%, and tear, you know, metal stuff down, lanterns, whatever, and fix the tools I got, sharpen everything up, make sure I'm really good to go, and load my guns and make sure they're fixed and repaired, and I got my flare gun equipped and loaded, and if I have one, if there's one up there, so it's not guaranteed. And that's what I do. I spend all that time outside. That's all outdoor time of the Summit, man. Just take your time. You know, don't rush out of there. Just spend all the time you need, and if you gotta leave stuff up there, don't feel bad about it, because, you know, that early on, there's a lot of loot left in the game. That's the way I look at it. People cringe when I'm tearing down, like, you know, combat pants and toques, but, you know, you find so many of that stuff after. It's like, you know, I prefer the snow pants myself. They're not as durable, obviously, as the combat pants, but the warmth I like. I'd like to leave the Summit with at least a 54 warmth bonus. Sometimes you don't find 2 Expedition Parkas up there either, so. But Signal Hill's a good spot for that. Sometimes find it in there, if not like a military code even, or something else that'll hold you over till you find one, or. So. Like I said, I got the Stalker stuff down. It's just applying these interloper things that, you know, like right now I know I need to be getting, like I said, I know I need to be grabbing hides. You know, it's a big thing, hides. I got some guts, but I need more. So I'm going to try to grab these carcasses that are up through here, and then I'm going to, you know, a camp office would probably be a good spot to drop it, just so I have it somewhere, right? Just getting cured up and ready to go. At least if I could get some deer pants, because my boots are okay. They're not great, but they're okay. I got to fix them up. That's another thing, too early mending, you know, and then your interloper, and time is really crucial. So if you have to burn up time messing around with that, then it can really, you know, throw a wrench at you. But we'll give it a go, man. Told you guys, don't expect a whole lot. Stalker freaking guy, man. All right, Phil, what's up, brother? I told you guys, man, we'd find Phil. Phil, man, at least you're on your back this time, dude. So, I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's good to see you, buddy. Send Phyllis my love. All right, let's grab these feathers. Man, Escape still want to give me feathers, man. See, I'm used to there being a carcass up here in Stalker. I don't know if it's going to be here now. Let's see, yeah. We grab birch bark, too. While I'm roaming through here. It's a non-predator area, so feel free to do whatever the hell you want, really. Gotta worry about getting eaten. There are rabbits over there. I know I should be bombing at those. Hey, you know what? I got arrows, but... I suck at rocks. I gotta look into those fire-hardened arrows I see people using. Well, let's give it a whirl. What the hell? Got a spraying rest on. If I drop this torch, that rabbit's gonna take off. Throw it over there and see if he doesn't run. Yeah, he's alright. No, he took off. See what I mean? That's how far that affects it. He should come back out, though. So it's just right there, probably. Come on, fool. Ah, crap. Frickin' wrist. No, I'm not going to get a good perspective on him. Let's go up here. Yeah, like I said, I'm not proficient with that thing whatsoever. Plus, the whole not being able to crouch thing really is a lot of the problem for me, you know. That's skill 5, right? But the only way to get it, it doesn't level that bad. I remember when I did it for that achievement for all your skills in a save, a single save up to 5. I was doing okay with it. I was taking out wolves, you know, and in Stalker. I really didn't have a need to go after rabbits and stuff, but the distance I noticed was a problem. Like when I'd pop up, the whatever I was going for would take off on me, right? It's sort of like what just kind of happened there. I just missed, you know. All right. Grab this birch bark for sure. Little calories, a little condition repairage, and not worried about the rope for bleak right now, you know what I mean? Just leave that there. I just want to try to grab some of this bark. If I can get more, the better. There's a deer over there. Yeah, watch some of the Interloper players. They're really, really good with the bow. Like I said, playing Stalker, guns all the way to the end, really. Never had really a need to use the bow. It was kind of an optional, hey, I'm going to use the bow thing, you know. So, grab as much of this stuff as I can muster up. Not scouring completely, but I'm, giving it a good look over. There's a piece over there I missed. That's all right. Should be a couple more up around the bend here. I'm gonna grab some of these. Alrighty. I think I should light a fire. So what I think I'm gonna do is just I'll because the weather is so freaking unpredictable, right? Let's go ahead and do this. I probably should have drank. See, that's another bad habit I got. I don't pay attention to water in Stalker because I don't care if it's empty. Doesn't really affect me.
Getting a bit thirsty.
I'm gonna do that.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna take the 2.2. 0.7 will be like 35 freaking calories or something. I don't want 35 calories, man. I need more than that. I figured to choke up some more feathers. So I've been trying to grab them first. That's another bad habit I got because I don't really pay attention to feathers too much either. So, but I've realized that if you get the feathers first, then you harvest, then you get more feathers. So it's like kind of creating like a mini mill, right? There's the rope. Don't need the rope right now, but. All right, got that book, so go ahead and use it. I know books are pretty freaking valuable in Interloper, huh?
Come on, little
I've been noticing a trend with that Interloper. It seems to be all the stuff that benefit you the most, weigh the most. So it's like screwing you from freaking get-go, really.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
But that's all right. Good. Move these out of the way, get this freaking meat going. Moldy venison. I burn that up. Do one coal just for heat. A couple sticks, I guess. I do that. Throw this on there. Some water going. All right, that got me warmed up. Go ahead and drop this in there. I'd make another batch of these things. Got the fire going, might as well not waste it, right? All right, 32 minutes. I'd do that. I don't forget it. Make up another one of those. 55 minutes. All right. Wow, it's an aurora, man. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta make. I'm gonna have to probably heat up a coffee and. Ooh, silly goose. Let's go ahead and make. Do I have more? Yeah, I should have more. No, I'm out. These 2 cups. I'm gonna have to heat one up because my fatigue is low and I don't want to be completely ass dragging out here. I'll grab the warming up and pick this stuff up. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that, I think. So I don't want to lose shit ton of condition. I feel like I'm leaving a lot on this fire, but I was thinking I had the bedroll. So, there I go. I made a decision. I was gonna rest here, right? Hello, dummy, you don't got a bedroll. Again, Stalker, right? It's all right. Go ahead and do that. I just want to get out of here at this very moment, to be honest with you. Let's see any feathers. Oh, wait, I had some birch bark. I probably could have spent a little time back there just getting them prepped anyway and maybe heating up, cooking up a couple of them. But like I said right now, I know I got to collect hides. Deer boots and stuff. I'm not rushing because I have them trail boots. I can fix them up. They'll be all right for now. So what I think I want to concentrate the deer stuff on at this very moment will be some pants, right? Because I got 2 jeans. My hats I'm fine with right now, so I don't really need to go crazy with because I compared the stats. The aviator and the rabbit are the same pretty much. When that's fixed up, it's 3.636, and that's what the stats on the rabbit is. So I'll try to hold on to these for now, so that alleviates a little bit of crafting for that right now. I got 1 decent sweater. So I mean, like right now, like I said, the pants. I need to get some socks, find another better sweater, maybe another form of coat. That's where the wolf stuff's gonna come in, and I gotta start collecting, trying to kill and collect wolf hides. At least just hides and guts off them, right? Not really crazy about parasites, but I mean, if I need to eat wolf meat, you know, that's what antibiotics are for. It's just, you know, sadly you need to fend that off for quite a while if you get the parasites, but I'll be alright. Not a super ecstatic about traveling in an Aurora and an Interloper, just because of the wolves are already bad enough. You certainly don't need the Aurora aspect thrown at you, especially if you suck at the bow like I do. So,
Man, this battery's getting pretty
but
heavy.
it is what it is, you know. I gotta push on. Plus, I got a stink about me too, and that's, you know, Interloper. You're kind of asking for it. Like I showed you guys with that bear, the difference in Stalker between the aggro range stinking and Stalker and Interloper are pretty. It's not vast, but it's you know, pretty big range really. I mean, that bear was far from me, and he just, the second I picked up one in gut, he was like, just turned right around looking right at me, you know. Stalker, I can get a lot closer actually than that with Stink, and they don't really bother you too much. I mean, they do, but they don't, you know. All right. Hey, calories are calories. Okay, let's go ahead and open these up. I'll tell you, man. Okay, grab that book. Let's make sure I don't overlook anything. See anything chilling under the beds or anything.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'll be coming back through here, so what I'm going to do is drop that. Drop these guts. The quicker I get them down, the better, right? All right, that's good. All right, they're notated. Right now, I'm kind of on the prowl for bedroll. Oof. I know there's a chance that today I'm having one, but I got to come back this way anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make the trek through here. There could be wolves down in here. That's the only issue, but cross that bridge when we get to it, you know. I should be grabbing some of these cattails while the grabbing's good. I don't see any wolves. I don't hear any wolves.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Doesn't mean they're not there, but I don't see or hear them at the moment, so. My fatigue is an issue. I don't have a lot of coffee. There's a lot of cattails in here, but I don't want to leave some crumbs behind, you know. Something I've adopted in stalkers always seem to work out. I mean, I could spend time going down this whole river grabbing all these cattails, but I'm fatigued, and right now I just want to try to get to that hunter's blind up here and see if there's a bedroll. All right. Those are kind of neat, I guess, as you're walking around or you're backtracking or whatever. You just pick them up. Hey, Phil, man. You're fast, bro. Uh-oh. Phil, you been at the bottle again, bro. Oh, man. These feathers. It's a couple. It's better than nothing. 3. I'll take them. There's things I should be doing, but like I said, my body was like, hey, dude, take a break, man. So that's what I'm doing. So record this one, probably get a couple things done at least. Man, let me tell you. Yeah, I hear you. Don't want to gorge on water in case I need some tea. Think I might, temperature's starting to get goofy, so I might probably, I know I got that flask. I need to start taking better, use of that. It's weird, though. It doesn't seem to put everything in there right. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't freaking know. I never use it, to be honest with you guys. When you saw me use it that last time, I think I used it earlier, didn't I don't know. I can't remember, guys. I had an issue. It just seemed like everything wasn't going in it. I don't know. If only certain teas go in. I thought anything hot would go in it, right? I don't know. Aha, I will take it, man. Sweet, it was here, so not checking the damn paid off. Well, you know what I mean? I just didn't have to go through the rigmarole going all the way through there, extremely exhausted, right? I can get to the one of the fishing huts and start to get cold. I mean, I'm not cold yet, but it's getting there. Fatigued, so I'm taking tick there. As soon as this ticks down, that'll be ticking on me too. And that's when it's going to speed up the condition loss. And I could go in there, but Dave's quiet clearing. It's like I said, I have a different mindset. So you know, guys that run this lot, like the no-go challenges, and you know, no one gets out alive, and all them challenges, and it's like, you know, they got a really strong grasp of Interloper. Something I just don't have. But I thought it'd be interesting for, you know, a Stalker player to do a, you know, Stalker guy versus Interloper, you know. See how far we can take it. Yeah, see, now I got the hypothermia kicking in, so I'm probably going to go ahead and drop down this. Got a book. At least heat up a tea real quick. Not going to do a bunch of teas. I'm just heating something up and drink it and head on. You know, coffee's certainly more sparse here, that's for sure.
Come on, little fire.
All right.
Oh, lucky day.
Do an herbal. All right, drink that. It'll help that a little bit. Don't have far to go, so I don't need to get crazy with it. It's only 10 minutes left on that fire. So now I'm just taking a tick on fatigue, really. And I got a hypothermia risk, but it's low. Still got 2 down, but the warming up's helping the meter not dive too fast on me, so that's cool. Should have enough torches to get me to the hut, start a fire. Sadly, it's going to require using more resources, so coal's going to be a thing. probably a tad early on that, but that's fine. Oh, got some, appears to be birch. Usually grouping that large isn't maple, so. Yeah, my warming up's still on, but see my temperature? So. Maybe I should have heated up more than one and stuck one in that flask. That's alright, we're almost to where I need to be. Got a bedroll now, so not too shabby, man. I got a bedroll, I got the axe, I got the knife, I got a bow, I got some arrows. Not a lot, but some. I'm grabbing the feathers because that's what prevented me from making the 12 I wanted to make. So, I mean, it's not like I don't have any. I got 6, so I'm fine with that right at the moment. Like I said, I'm not overly proficient with the thing, so I need to work on that for sure. My rock throwing abilities and killing rabbits is totally crap, but we'll get it. I'm working on it. The only thing that really piqued me into even wanting to do this is just the pure challenge factor of it, right? You get so comfortable with Stalker and you start playing this setting and you have to rethink a lot of stuff. A real lot of stuff, actually. I mean, I could play it safe and go to the camp office and reserve on fuel, I guess, because I don't have cabin fever risk at the moment. Got an Aurora and got a wolf over there. I can't really see if he's freaked out on crack or not yet. Yeah, see now I'm taking a tick on cold, taking a tick on fatigue. I'll get up here in a minute and I gotta, when this video's up, and I'm gonna make me a coffee. Might make a little food. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, it's a crackhead. Surprised he's not on me, to be honest with you. I don't have a stink and I dropped that stuff back there, but I should be pushing it, but I'm gonna grab these. Oh boy. Hey, these things will save your ass. Just need enough to cover your sleep, right? So gather up enough stuff to cover your sleep for the night. At least you know you're good there. It's condition is the thing in Interloper for sure. I mean, usually the Stalker, the only time my condition move is when I do something stupid and get attacked by shit, you know? And I do stupid things, that's for sure. Wouldn't be me unless I did, though, huh? Well, I appreciate you guys. If you made it this far in the video, I certainly appreciate you. You know, leave me a thumbs up. All right, there goes warming up. All right, well. The crank jankin' wolf back there didn't come after me. It's all cracked out on Aurora meth. Tripping back there, man. It's been huffing glue. You know, wolves are silly like that. Like that. All right, got the bedroll.
It's getting kind of heavy.
It's no coffee, man. There's a few calories there. Take it. Put the pot over there. There's a skillet here too already. Got some flour. Usually there's some oil hiding somewhere, like over by the stove or something. Yeah, there it is. All right, cool.
Something to eat.
That's cool. Got a loose potato. Trying not to be as jerky on the camera movements, guys, but I have to lift my hand up a little bit because it's paralyzed, so that's why it might seem a little sporadic. I apologize. I do the best. I really do try to stay conscious about that when I'm playing, but I know sometimes in my preview it's just, but it's, you know, I can't, it's really not a whole lot I can do about it, to be honest. It is what it is. It's got to kind of try to compensate for it the best I can. No, don't tackle. Got that piece of wood. Check this. Alright, I don't want that. It's too heavy for my blood. Okay, do that there. Got old man's beards, you know. Okay, don't see anything. No. Alright, let's go upstairs and see if Phil's here. Nope. Phil was so messed up, man, after that last time we saw him. He didn't beat me to it this time. Oh, wow. Another better. Oh, I'll take that frickin' sweater. Jersey. Way better than this piece of crap, let me tell you. Oh, yeah. I'm going to plop that on the floor for now. What do I got here? 36.85, huh? Oh, hey, here's what it is. Look at that, huh? So I'll have to make a mental note to that spare bedroll in case my idiot ass leaves it somewhere like I have a bad habit of doing. Hey, that jersey was good though. I'll take it. Just want to roll around a little bit. Okay, there we go. Cool beans. Yeah, it's freaking late, boy. Let's go ahead and put this out. Check my ailments real quick. Hypothermia. Okay, let's look at some food. Let me get these birch saplings on the floor. Probably should do that downstairs, but we'll leave them right here. All right. Nothing lootables. Let's see, I think that's, you know, yeah. Let's go ahead and eat these lower conditioned buttocks. Buttocks. Alright, that should cover me. Go ahead and drink this soda. A little calories, a little fluid. Alright, well, we're wiped, so there's that. Got to improve rest still a little bit. Should get a little condition back anyway. Alright. Don't want to chew up on my knife on that crap, you know. Crap, I gotta eat or drink, I mean.
I'm starving.
Go outside and see what the weather's doing. Check over here real quick. Sometimes it can be goodies hiding. That's cool. All right, well, I'm going to call this one here, guys. So please like, comment, subscribe. Would truly appreciate it. And I do appreciate y'all if you made it this far being here. And hope to see you soon. And catch you guys in the next episode. Take care.